What's happening is this. Political parties in leadership, coalition parties that are supporting it as a coalition government, when they start to follow the process, but in a situation where we have people mixed up, not following the steps, don't follow the process, then what happens is you play a politics that is substandard. It causes confusion and it affects the issues that I've raised to you. I cannot encourage leaders going through unsystematized processes or not consulting the party process or doing it on a ad hoc basis, because that confuses the public service, that confuses the people of this country, that confuses other political parties and confuses other leaders. And it's all not fair. Party meant, because I believe in party as an institution. Party, you must build and mold to become a strong institution, because that is what builds and molds leadership too. You see me this way. I am not an opposition member of parliament. I am Pangu. And you see also me in this other perspective, that I guide members of parliament to doing the right thing by law and by the party constitution, treating the party as an institution. If I see members of parliament or members of the Pangu party doing things, whether people ask me to do or not, I feel it my responsibility as a senior member of Pangu party to guide members to doing the right thing. For example, if Pangu party member or a faction is not following the constitution of Pangu party, I cannot just sit back and then gossip to the Prime Minister or go and get permission from the Prime Minister to do the right thing. I do the right thing right away. And in this case, the party constitution has to be followed. That means the Century Hotel gathering was a Pangu party faction gathering. I went there to talk to the Pangu party faction. I was there to guide them that there is a constitution in place. And the constitution is now stewardship over by the president and the general secretary and the party executive and the party council as the authority. So I encourage the Pangu party faction in the Century Motel to say, call the general secretary to come here, get advice from the general secretary, and do accordingly as per the constitution of party. And also to provide an evidence, I wrote on the 24th of May to the General Secretary and to the Madam President, Ms. Sankin, and General Secretary, Mr. Tobeba. And I said, party take over, please. There is an impasse between two parties, two groups in the party must take over. So I will guide it. And I talked to Rainbow. I talked to Sasi. I talked to those on that side and said, you have to follow the party process. Get the party to issue a notice where all of us meet and we address this issue. Just like I did when I was National Alliance. I do the same thing. It's not a new thing I'm doing. National Alliance, I said, let's do it together through a party. Don't do small fragmented meetings, because we will confuse our country. We're a ruling party and we cannot control, confuse the whole country. So that was my purpose. But I thought that purpose was disrupted by other activities. So therefore now I am calling on all of us to let's follow the process, how we should follow. So I'm a party man calling all party people to work as per the party constitution, and then we call our coalition partners to come together, and then we'll tell our position to the coalition partners, and then as a government we decide. Then of course we can consult with other parties on the floor of parliament if the need arises. If there's no need, there's no need. But if that party process is not followed, then I'm not one that accept that as the norm, because I cannot accept that doing unprocedurally on ad hoc basis as a thing that I can accept as norm. I can't. You study my own life in politics. I've never done things at all. I always did it systematically. When I was the Deputy Prime Minister to Somare, and when Somare appointed my other friend there, Sam Abel, and then I was Minister of Foreign Affairs, I never went and complained, etc. I went through the party process. I went to the party, the National Alliance Party. I put my grievance to the National Alliance Party. They met the National Alliance Party, called a convention up there in Chihuahua in Minch. And then we went up there, called all the party leaders come together. And then they said, are we going to vote for Sam Abel or Don Pompole? Because Grandson Sam Michael is in the hospital in Singapore. It's because I pushed the executive to take charge. If I wanted to do it my way, I would have grabbed the National Alliance 22 members I had and I would have already fled. But I don't believe that is a way of doing things. I believe that we must do it through the party system. So I took them up there to Minch, not me, the executive was up there. I took my 22 men up there and everybody voted. And the parliamentary caucus, they voted Don Pompole as the leader of the National Alliance Party through a party instituted convention. Then I came back and they took me to court. Then Judge Dorothy analyzed things and she ruled and said, no, there's an alliance party to control of this issue, and then in a properly constituted meeting, they've elected Don Pompole as the leader of the National Alliance. So I became the leader of the National Alliance. And then later I realized I don't want to cause inconvenience to other parts of Papua New Guinea, and so I formed the Party, and then by consent order from the court, I gave the Party, the National Alliance Party leadership to Patrick Pruitt. What I'm telling you is what I believe in, and that's what must happen in Pangu too. We must do it correctly. National Alliance is an offshoot of the Pangu Party, established by the same men. That party is also one that I formed from an offshoot of a party the same men formed. And I learned that the following law is a safety, security in itself. In Papua New Guinea, think that you break laws and you think you protect yourself, you are even endangering your own child, your own people. Following party process is very important. That's why you saw me there in Sanctuary, because Renbo is a young man. And he's a good upcoming leader. I have to provide and guide him the experience to shape him to become a good leader, like many other young leaders. After Don Pompole is gone, Terus Marab is gone, others are gone. We want better and good leaders to come after us. We can't destroy them. So therefore, I am performing the job of not destroying young leaders, but building them up. I've been brought Ronbo to Prime Minister Marape to talk, and they said, and they met and they talked. And then later, after that, they decided to part their ways. So then I intervened by urging all of us to look through the party process. So if you ask me which side am I on, I'm always on the side that I've always been on. I'm on the side of goodness, so the rule of law, building governance in parties, giving governance in party institutions, building government and then addressing desperate issues. We're doing that.